this video, we're gonna talk about the 5 marketing tactics and strategies that you should be doing in your insurance agency in 2022. Now, before we get into the video, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, like this video, and comment down below. Let me know if there's any thoughts or questions that you have about any of the topics that we discuss in this video. Here's what I hate about insurance lead generation. Everybody who does it looks like a needy panhandler. Leads for the poor, so can you just spare an email address for me, please? Instead of begging for leads, you need to figure out ways to create more demand for your expertise. Here's the thing, people don't want to do business with needy people. We want to do business with experts. Instead of positioning yourself as some needy insurance panhandler begging for phone numbers and email addresses and to slide into your DMs, position yourself as the expert in your field, the person who is the top of the class when it comes to your craft.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
If you could just change your thinking from how do I create more leads into how do I create more demand for who I am and what I do, you'll never be without opportunities. So here are my 5 tactics for creating more demand in 2022. Tactic number 1, you need to double down on your content foundation. You gotta be consistent with one of the big 3 things. Either A, have a podcast that reaches your target audience, B, have written articles on your website, or 3, create a YouTube channel. Let me give you one example of how to weaponize and leverage your content. This is Michael Overstreet, aka the Garden Nerd. Michael created this YouTube channel and he posts videos to it on a regular basis just so that he can get the attention of his ideal customer, which is landscapers and nursery owners. Michael's channel has over 5,500 subscribers and he's regularly posting content to it where he's getting a large number of engagement and views. I'm gonna give you the same advice that I gave Michael when it comes to creating content. You need to weaponize it. You need to leverage it with your ideal customer. Michael can walk into the business of any landscaper or nursery owner here in Arizona. He can approach the business owner and he can tell them that he wants to feature them on his YouTube channel. He wants to do an interview or a showcase of their business, and in exchange, all they need to do is sign this BOR. Now, my encouragement wouldn't be to start off with all 3 at the same time. Pick one. Pick one thing that you can do well. Pick one thing that you can just start doing and start putting out there into the marketplace that people might find engaging. Don't try to go hard with all 3, because what's gonna happen is you're not gonna do any of them well and you're gonna quit. The second tactic that I would encourage you to start getting involved with is LinkedIn organic posting. That means just going to LinkedIn and commenting and posting on a regular basis. I know you're probably saying, Nick, I hate LinkedIn. I get nothing but spam messages. Just ignore that stuff, tune it out, and just go on the platform and post every single day about market trends, industry news, educational topics, testimonials, engage with other people. The great thing about LinkedIn is you can redistribute the content that you make on your podcast or YouTube channel or articles, and you can post them there. It's a great avenue for it. LinkedIn is probably the most content creator friendly platform that exists. When you post content and you have other people engage with it, their network of friends are gonna see that content too. So it's gonna help you spread out your content and get into larger circles if you're consistent with it. But you gotta be consistent with it. The third tactic that you should look into is Facebook group sponsorship. It was just a few years ago that Facebook groups were all the rage. It felt like everybody had created a Facebook group and you and I were in 1,000 different Facebook groups. It's my subjective opinion. I think Facebook groups are somewhat on a plateau. This is a tremendous opportunity for you to find a Facebook group where your target audience is located. Maybe it's a neighborhood Facebook group. Maybe it's an industry specific Facebook group. Go to the administrator of the group and ask them if you can pay them money to advertise in the group or to sponsor the group or to have a week of posting privileges where you're posting content or solicitations or whatever that is. A lot of the Facebook group admins are looking for content because they've just kind of maybe checked out, or maybe they've kind of run dry on the creativity well and they don't really know what to do or to drive engagement. So if you go to them and you offer them maybe some money or some partnership or something where you can just go in and you can talk to the audience, you can be active in the group, they might take you up on it. It's just a great strategy. Find 5 or 6 of them where you can do that. The fourth tactic that you should be using in your agency in 2022 is push notifications to your customers. You should be having every single customer in your agency downloading your agency branded mobile app on their phone. Now, push notifications are something you want to use sparingly, but the reason why they're such a big deal is because unlike text messaging, they're not held to the same laws and regulations when it comes to TCPA compliance. If you need a refresher on TCPA laws and why why text messaging customers who haven't given you consent is a horrible idea, we're gonna put a link at the end of this video that's gonna help you explain and help save you from a potential lawsuit. Now, the fifth tactic is something that you can only use once you've really mastered the other 4 tactics, and that is a webinar strategy. Webinars are a great place to get your ideal customers to congregate in one spot where you can demonstrate your expertise. You need to use your LinkedIn and your content platforms as a way of building ongoing interest in your webinars. These are things that you should be doing every 4 to 6 weeks, and they should be educational, they should be results driven, they should be showing people how to get X or how to do Y, and it's really an avenue for you to showcase your expertise and get like-minded people and target customers into one location where you can educate them, you can sell to them, you can bring them along the buyer's journey. Webinars are a great strategy, but you really shouldn't be doing them until you've gotten the other things done well. I'm curious to know what the challenges are when it comes to marketing your agency. Comment down below, let me know your thoughts, let me know your questions. We'd love to be a resource for you. We hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you again next time.